Today's subscription spot, we are having a look at another box from the folks over at thebarbecuebox.com. So happy with the previous box that we had to look at, including it had a spice rub, a delicious, and we'll talk more about that in a second, a delicious barbecue sauce. I believe it also had some really nice bacon jerky as well. A fairly straightforward website to go to as well, www.barbecuebox.com. It's right there on the front of the box. And some nice artwork there on the top. I like when the subscription companies go above and beyond, not only including some really good stuff inside their box, but also taking the time and doing a really nice looking outside box. This helps, I think, sell the idea that a company is passionate about what they're doing and the stuff that they're putting inside. If they're putting this much care on the outside, you bet your bottom dollar, what spot? You bet your bottom dollar. You bet your bottom dollar that inside you're gonna get a lot of good things as well. So without further ado, I'm gonna grab myself a knife. There's Old Red here. We're gonna, right there. We're gonna cut the tape on the front to reveal what's inside the barbecue box for this month. Yes, actually, while I'm going ahead and finishing up the cutting of the tape, I was quite impressed with the last month's outing. In fact, the barbecue sauce, I'm actually going to try to go onto that website and order more of that barbecue sauce. It's probably one of the most delicious barbecue sauces I've actually had. Delicious sweetness. I like a sweet barbecue sauce as opposed to like that hickory smoke kind of barbecue sauce. So it was probably, I would say, it's probably one of my top 3 favorite barbecue sauces of all time. So I'm gonna have to see if I can track down the website, because I've actually got like this much left in the bottle. I kid you not. And there's a little website on the side. So I'm gonna see if I actually go to that website and order more of that stuff. So see? It already paid for itself, the barbecue box, as now I have a go-to place to get my favorite barbecue sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and open up. The pamphlet here will tell us inside that this is the February box 2017 category pork recipe spare ribs. Now, who does not like a delicious pile of barbecued, just that charcoal flavored rib? Maybe a little side potato salad, or what they've got here is a baked potato. That can work as well. Oh, and also tells us, oh, okay. I was going to say it might tell us what's inside, but it actually just gives us the recipe and prep required to produce a delicious rack of pork spare ribs. What you'll need, by the way, I guess I freeze this, I guess, if you wanted to see the recipe here. What you need is 1 rack of pork spare ribs, apple juice, spray bottle, rib rack or cooking rack, aluminum pan, aluminum foil, 1 bottle of Rocky Top Barbecue Company Carolina Sweet Shine. Oh, Swine Shine. I thought that said Sweet Shine. Swine Shine sauce, 1 bottle of Rocky Top Barbecue Company Carolina Q Rub, which I guess might be some indication as what we're getting inside. We've also got a Carolina Swine Shine. That's what it was, Swine Shine. Which I guess, well, it's got a rub and a sauce, so I'm assuming both are probably going to be inside this box. I'm going to just read up in a second. I'm curious actually to see what else we got inside. We've got some Kettle brand potato chips. This is thick and bold Carolina barbecue, a flavor that I have never tried, and I'm thinking it's probably exclusive to the States. I'm just going to rip off the side here. I love Kettle chips. There's something to be said about Kettle chips that are just delicious. I love a nice thick chip. Like a Lay's chip, that really thin chip. I guess I'm Canadian, so I really should like Lay's thin chips, but give me those thick Kettle chips any day of the week. I'm salivating thinking about this chip. Without further ado, let's give it a try. The Kettle brand potato chips. This is the thick and bold Carolina barbecue. Here we go. Oh, that's nice. Let me just put your mind at ease. If you were of worried mind thinking that this tasted like a regular barbecue chip, oh no, no, no. Not even close. It does taste like you took some sweet barbecue sauce and actually drenched the chip while still somehow keeping it crispy. Dark Magic, one would say, Dark Magic, one would agree, that the chip still stays crunchy, but the flavoring, I would swear, it was like you dipped it into barbecue sauce. Those are delicious chips. I'm going to finish off the rest of this one. Do bear with me here. I'm going to finish off the rest of this one. Oh, that's so good. So good. I'm going to put those over to the side here. Included inside, we've also got gourmet wood chips, which I have not since the last unboxing. I have not delved yet into that territory of smoking. No, not smoking. No, you shouldn't be smoking, but smoking meat. Smoking meat was introduced to me, I don't want to say by the barbecue box, but because I've been aware of smoking meat for a while. But the idea of using the chips and creating these delicious recipes, Barbecue Box hinted at that last month, as we did already get some chips. I have not actually had a chance to try it yet. And I will want to try it because smoking meat, I feel like that's something you just have to do. You have to do it at least once, have a good company over, some good beverages, smoked meat. That's living. That is living right there. Now, to go along with said smoked meat, and slightly alluded to by the card here that we will read in a second, the articles, the sauces, the sauce that we got, and inside we also got ourselves a rub. This is Rocky Top Barbecue Company Caroline Q Rub. Now, embarrassingly, I don't have a spoon or something, nor do I have actually meat that I could prepare this on, let it sit for a bit, barbecue it, bring it back, and we're going to give it a try. No, instead, I'm going to slightly wing this. I'm just going to open this up, and I'm just going to try a little bit of this. Just a little bit. It loses, obviously, something by me trying it this way instead of trying it, obviously, on a meat. So just gonna try a little bit here on my finger. Ooh, that's got kick. That's got kick. Kick. That's got some kick. I'm gonna put this on before I spill it. All the talking that I'm doing, just watch me go, oh, and it just goes everywhere. Let's see here. Salt, sugar, spices, paprika. Okay, that's what I taste, the paprika. It tasted almost like it was like a smoky paprika. Garlic, onion, cornstarch, turmeric, extractives of paprika, and less than 2% tricalcium phosphate added to prevent caking. Yeah, it's the paprika that I'm tasting in the blend. It has more I don't want pungent's a bad word, but like tasting it right away, you get that pow, that explosive pop of paprika. That would be delicious though on pork. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to have to give that a try for sure. And then to go along with that, once you've got the rub going and it's time to bathe that meat, you've got some Rocky Top Barbecue Company Carolina Swine Shine. Actually, there's a read-up on the side. North Carolina has a rich history when it comes to two things, moonshine and barbecue. Both are viewed as two of the state's most prized possessions and claim to fame. Born and raised in North Carolina, Jonathan Upchurch and Graham Young set out to create a sauce that represented NC barbecue history and tasted so good and smooth, it was almost illegal. Pick up a bottle and enjoy flavors that represent our rich history, and all across the state, we call it a barbecue postcard. That's from Jonathan and Graham. By the way, the website, if you are interested in trying the sauce for yourself, www.rtbbq.com. Rocky Top Barbecue Company. So I'm just going to shake it a bit because it looks like it might need a little bit of shaking. And once again, Spot's going to just wing this a little bit by trying it on his finger. And we're going to find the perforation. Where's the perforation? Perforation, perforation. Where is the perforation? See, I might actually use my knife for this. I couldn't find the perforation, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut the plastic here. There we go. Give that an open. Now, if this sauce is anything like the last sauce that we tried, or by virtue of you watching, we all tried, we are ready for a home run. Again, give it just a little bit of a shake before we open this up. Hopefully enough has settled onto the lid. Oh, enough has. I'm going to just run my finger. I should have really a spoon, but we're going to give this a try. And let's see how it tastes. Here we go. The Carolina Swine Shine Barbecue Sauce. Here we go. Okay, yeah, okay. It is a little thinner of a barbecue sauce, whereas the last one that we looked at in the previous month, and obviously a different company, it was a little bit thicker, a little bit sweeter of a sauce. This is a much thinner sauce, but it does have a little bit more, kind of really like the Q rub. It has a little bit more of a oomph. It's got a little bit more of a punch to it. And sometimes that actually can work better because the way it penetrates the meat, you want that really strong flavor going in there. What I taste is kind of like a chili flavor, kind of a little bit of a paprika. It's got the sweetness, so if you think it's just going to be all one neutral flavor, it actually feels like it's got several different layers to it. A little bit of sweetness, a little bit of smokiness, which apprehensive usually, yes, I am to smoky barbecue sauces. This one actually comes out quite nice. It is a little thinner, yes, but quite a delicious barbecue sauce nonetheless. So let's have a look at the things that we got inside this month's box. From the folks over at barbecuebox.com, that we got ourselves the Barbecue Company Carolina Q Rub, Carolina Swine Shine Barbecue Sauce, thick and bold Carolina barbecue chips, which I will be polishing off most definitely, and to go along with the smoking, not smoking, but smoking meat, gourmet wood chips pro blend, America's barbecue wood, and it's also heat treated as well. This all came to us from the folks over at the Barbecue Box. If you, especially the fact that here, at least in Canada, we're kind of getting off that winter lull. Cold is starting to go away. Snow's slowly starting to go away. People are now starting to think about going back outside, stretching out like they haven't seen the world in the last several months. But with that happening and it getting nicer outside, people start thinking barbecue time, even if it ain't the summertime. Any time that isn't winter time, or if you ask some diehard barbecuers, all year round is barbecue time. If you want a box that caters to the barbecue season, some all year, some specified months, click the link down below and you can subscribe to the Barbecue Box. The February 2017 box that we just looked at, the category was pork, and the recipe was spare ribs. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more videos heading your way as well. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.